as you can see. I'm a proud little cat dad, okay? This is my son. He's probably not going away because he doesn't like when I speak when he's on my lap. But yeah, as you can see, I have a pet. And what I can never understand is when people abuse pets for internet clout, for clips, for content, for anything. Like, even if it's not for internet clout, how in the heck can you sleep at night knowing you did something horrible to a defenseless animal? It's just something I could never understand. Now, again, yes, I'm a bit closer to this topic because I have a pet. I have a cat, as you just saw. But I think even people who don't have pets would feel empathy for an animal that is abused, no matter if it's on stream or not. But I want to talk about this because recently I saw a clip. So it is about the streamer Rakai and their Thanksgiving party with a lot of other creators. Again, I don't know if every single one was a creator there, but they got a turkey, brought it into the house, set it down, and they started yelling and screaming and jumping and stuff like that. It was just so distasteful. It was disgusting. It was absolutely vile and disgusting. And now, to be fair, there was a pretty big streamer. At the point where I watched the clip, I haven't seen any official statement. Let me just look it up. Live research here for you, okay? I will look it up live if they actually apologized. And so far, nobody apologized, which is sickening. Now, I get it. A turkey isn't technically a house pet. It's not like my cat. My cat is a pet, you know, a pet I take care of every single day. The turkey was just symbolism for Thanksgiving. That's still not an excuse. That's not an excuse treating a pet poorly. Like, that's still an animal, okay? That's still an animal. You just shouldn't do that. That's so fucked up. It's just so fucked up how we disregard life and treat it as a prop. That turkey was literally treated as a prop. It wasn't treated as an animal, as a living being. It was treated like a goddamn object. That's all there is to it. And I think that's sickening. That is sickening. Now imagine me, like, punching my cat or something like that just to get clout and attention online. That is so fucked up. We really are at a point where we don't care about anything at all. Some people go to such lengths to acquire even the tiniest crumb of attention. It's insane. It's sickening. I'm disgusted by that. It is vile. It is just shitty behavior in general. We don't have to clip farm every single moment, man. We don't. It's just sickening. Again, yes, I get it. That turkey's not a pet, technically. It's just an animal. That doesn't matter, bro. That doesn't fucking matter. That's still a living being. I saw some very good comparisons on the Reddit thread where I found out about this clip, where it's like, imagine you as a human get thrown into a room with like 30 elephants, and they react like those people did to the turkey. They jump around and scream and are loud and threaten the turkey and stuff like that. Like, imagine yourself in that scenario just for a second. You just need to be able to feel empathy, to feel sorry for that turkey. It's literally not that hard. That is such a basic skill every human should have. It's just really, at this point, it's just sickening. At this point, it's just sickening. It's sad. It's just insane. Now, to be fair, and shout out to part of Rakai's community, they did call them out for that. They did say L. They did say, you know what, that's not cool. Again, that doesn't mean an official apology. And the best thing you could actually do is just disregard that streamer. Leave them. Just leave them behind. The best thing you can actually do is just unsubscribe from them on every single fucking social media where it's just subscribed and stop watching their content. That's literally the biggest dent you can make to them. Again, Rakai is fairly big. It's not like he's one of the biggest streamers, but he is fairly big. So 100, 200 people leaving wouldn't impact it much, but it's still impact that you can feel. And again, appreciate the chat for like calling stuff like that out. That is a good thing to do. The best thing you can do is just leave. Just leave and never come back. That's literally the biggest damage you can do to a streamer. Now, of course, this incident with Rakai isn't the only incident we ever had with animal abuse. There are people who are legitimately abusing their animals and pets for clout, which is just sickening. It's just so sad. It's just so sad, man. It's just so sad. It's just so I literally cannot understand why. You're not even getting good fame out of that. You are not even getting good fame. You're just being hated by people. It's not like you can make a career based on that. Boo. I'm from the future again. There has been new development. And something even crazier. The turkey incident was already fucked up. Again, that's just animal cruelty. However, there has been a worse case. A case that is so atrociously bad and so disgusting, it's even more disgusting than the Turkey incident, which already wasn't in good taste. I'm just reading the headline, okay? I will just read the headline, okay? YouTube Instagram creator Ross Creations launches opossum in air in now deleted video. This guy literally built a contraction, like a cage and a launch system in which he trapped an opossum, which then was launched high into the air. We're not talking about like 1 or 2 meters. That shit looked like easily 10 to 20 meters. That is a dangerous height, by the way. Try falling from that height. No, please don't. By the way, please don't. That is seriously dangerous. That is seriously dangerous. That opossum looked like it was fine. It was still walking after that, but that's probably serious damage. I don't believe that this opossum is okay after that. That is probably internal damage. Like some organs are damaged, maybe the legs are broken, at least damaged. It is disgusting. And this guy looks disappointed. He looks disappointed that the opossum is just slightly damaged, if damaged at all. It's just insane. It's just insane. Now, the video was deleted. This guy is deleting comments and stuff like that because they are calling him out for that, which everyone should do. And I hope, please, ban this guy. Like, what the fuck? The idea to not only record this, but to hit post. Guys, he literally sat there and was like, that's a funny video. I should have hit post on that. No one will have anything against that. Like, how do you get so delusional? Of course people are going to call that out. That is disgusting behavior. That is vile behavior. Imagine yourself being launched that high. There is no way you are just okay after that. Yes, I get it. Those animals usually have a mechanism that they can land on their feet, but that doesn't matter from that height. It doesn't matter. Like, this will just hurt them. Even if they are okay after that, that is no excuse. That is no excuse. Like, building that thing in the first place is fucked up and wrong. But recording yourself, using that thing, and then hitting post? What is wrong with people? Like, what is wrong with people? I just don't understand. How can you be so stupid? That guy is, again, using a living being, an animal, as a prop. It doesn't matter that it's not his pet. It doesn't matter. That's still a living being, man. We should just respect that. Just respect that. Have empathy for a fucking second, okay? You literally just need to put yourself into the animal's shoes for a second and you realize that it's a bad idea. You just realize that it's a bad idea. I simply cannot fathom how people can be so stupid and desperate for attention. I just don't get it. I hope he gets banned. I hope he gets banned from YouTube and from Instagram because, again, that is fucked up. That is fucked up. What's next? Next, he kidnaps animals or pets and literally tortures them on cam. He just doesn't understand the consequence of his actions. So yeah, I hope Instagram and YouTube just, not just let him go scot-free, yeah, that's just a strike. No, they probably won't. Let's be real here. I just hope they do. I hope the backlash is enough that either the big platforms do something or that his career gets damaged from that. Because, again, that shouldn't be okay to do. That just shouldn't be okay. We need an example. We need some punishment for actions like that. We need that. We need to show people that this behavior is not okay. That you shouldn't do anything and everything for a bit of clout. Just insane. It's just insane to me how people think that it's okay. And I just hope it stops. I just hope something like that stops. And we need to make an example of someone. And I hope it's this. Because this is starting to go too far. It's just starting to go too far. That's really all I wanted to update you on. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about for today. That is, again, another pretty negative topic. I want to go back to more positive stuff in maybe a few days. I hope nothing urgent comes up with another drama or stuff like that. Again, I kind of did this channel to also cover drama stuff, and I would say that counts. But yeah, I sure hope we get some peace and quiet the next few days so I can bring some more positive stuff back. But anyway, yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. Anyway, my cat is cleaning himself. I see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.